Welcome back, everybody. Holiday Doc here with another exciting do's and don'ts type of video. Mostly don'ts in this one, as I'm going to show you a couple of very, common mistakes and, things you can work on as a team. And, I'm all about the transition. And this is one of those examples, I guess you could say, as we are playing with somebody on the team here that's not usually on the team, and this is an official GB match from about a month or two ago, and just going through the vaults, and right here, 360 onto the flag. That's a don't. You know why? Because when your team starts to gloat, it leaves a bad impression. It really does.
On the over right side.
I don't know why I was doing it at the time, but just going back and seeing this, I was like, why would I do that? There's no point. There's no reason. And later on in the video, it's really gonna show, how it could have, very well affected some gameplay. So we are running the usual 3 Slayer, 1 runner type of deal. And we did try to we did piggyback the flag there after we got a spawn trap on the map. And Scrapyard has a dirty, nasty spawn trap available. And if your team can set up, effectively you only need 2 people in position to hold it down enough and to allow for those relays. And it's kind of difficult, but once you've kind of done it a couple times, it shows off a little easier. So right here, we do have 3 up on our team, and they had 4 down. Very easy flag run. Gloating again. Not a good thing. I really don't want to portray this thing where that's what I do. I can't remember for the life of me why I was 316 onto the damn flag. Now, loadout changed, slightly different than usual. Running smoke on this map. And, traditionally, I don't run smoke on this map. I usually run it on terminal and, I don't even know. I think it's only terminal right now that I'm really using the smoke class on. But it does work. I am also using FMJ. And FMJ is allowing for a bit less stealthy maneuvering, but more of a, being able to wallbang, like right there, for instance. There's pluses and minuses to each type of loadout. Personally, the silencer is what I love to run, because it gives you a few extra seconds and it forces the other team to really utilize their callouts. And if the other team's callouts are not up to par, you're going to be able to get around that map a lot more untouched than if you had FMJ and your big red dot. So, there's a bunch of times where I grab the flag and I'm not ducking down. Ducking down, put your head down, put your head to the floor. And I don't know why I wasn't. It's very strange. Maybe I just didn't feel like I needed to. But for instance, right there, had I ducked, I would have given the enemy, a smaller hit box. I might have been able to sneak out of there. Things to think about. Always trying to improve my game. Always trying to improve tactics. So right here, we're up 4-0. Minute 23 left. That's a fairly substantial lead. Now, really, it should have doubled. And, gloating, getting way too comfortable, and underestimating the enemy, the opponents, kind of results in a backlash, or, a bad type of playbook that we kind of pulled out here in the last couple minutes. And right here, I don't know why this guy didn't die either. That was frustrating. Should have died. Especially since I didn't get first shot on him, but I definitely got more hits on him. And respawns on this map particular, there's basically 3 respawn points for each team. It's gonna fluctuate tiny bits, but essentially, the team's gonna spawn in 3 basic parts of the map. I'd really love to figure out how. Here we go again, Showbone. That's fucking dumb. Right here, I think is exactly Right here, I go at 360. If I actually would have not been a dick and went for, a proper kind of setup after return of flag, the other team would not have got this flag cap. So right there, we're up 5-1.
Look at that.
Now we're up 5-2. They got 2 flag caps in 30 seconds because of Showboat.
I didn't know that I was.
And I said that whole flag cap was on me right there. My team was out of position. The enemy came in, killed me, grabbed the flag, ran back down left side. Now I could have fully, avoided that whole situation had I been actually playing the game a little smarter. And it's frustrating even for myself looking back on and seeing that kind of play for myself. Because if you think about it, if we would have lost by one flag, essentially that would have been all my fault. Midget's doing a good job. What Midget is doing is once he sees that I'm down, he's going for just the piggyback. Now he knows he's not going to get that far with the flag by himself, but with everybody backing him up, we are able to get the flag. So it's kind of knowing your positioning and knowing your teammates. That's a lot about building your team and knowing each other's kind of routes and everything like that. Very helpful. And having Midget, Repentance, and everybody on the team for so long builds a very, very good and close kind of relationship as far as, knowing exactly, hey, this is what Midget always does. I can count on him to go to this spot or to play this position or to even pick flag and piggyback it when I'm down without having to instruct him on to doing it. That's very, very helpful. And I can only wish that, other teams can find the same sort of group camaraderie. Can't say anything today right now. I don't know what it is. Still recuperating off of yesterday's video. Oh my god. I don't know if you guys seen that, but I decided to do a live drunken commentary. Kind of embarrassing, but funny nonetheless. That guy should have died. By all means, should have died right there. Irritating.
Hit the guy, bro.
What else can I talk about the gameplay in this last 3 minutes of the game? Setup and positioning. Right now you're going to notice I'm white wall. We have left side completely open. They're going to spawn in baby blue or building 4. Now knowing that, right there, just unlucky spawn. Once I left white wall, spawns, that's how spawns work in this game it seems. Now once I left my spot, that forced spawn a little differently, or we had Midget push up on the left side, which then forced spawn back into their main warehouse, allowing for that respawn right on my ass. Kind of annoying. And I bought a little bit of time for my flag carrier there. Not sure if he actually makes it in or not. Let's see. I think he thought I had the flag. But we are getting spawn trapped here over and over again. They pushed up 3 mid, 1 left, and that kind of trapped us directly inside. And, do's and don'ts. Should have thrown smoke. I had smoke. Would have allowed us to get out of there. But I didn't. Able to sneak out right side. The enemy kind of left it very open. Wasn't able to, kind of trap us in there for much longer. And, I got a little confused on where he was. The call-up was he went through fire. And he didn't go through fire at all, actually. And he ended up kind of cutting through middle scrap and cutting me off before I knew he was even there. 6-3. Like I said, the score should have doubled. Had we have been playing and just stuck it to how we had originally planned everything out, instead of moving around, getting frustrated, coming up with excuses, everybody starts beaking, and this is kind of what happens. The enemy takes advantage, your opponents kind of work up on you, and kind of trained on us a couple times and grabbed those flags when we were completely out of position. It's kind of... It's shitty when it happens, but it's bound to happen to everybody. Moving past it, at least we still won. But, there was a lot of things obviously apparent from this game alone that should have been worked out. And I guarantee I won't be 360 and onto flags anymore. That's ridiculous. Good match though. Nice and close. I like posting closer matches than just strictly beatdowns. No birthday beats here. It just seems silly. You can't really show anything when you're facing against really bad teams and really bad players. A couple people have mentioned the same sort of thing, and I think that's why people are attracted to the more competitive style of play, because they understand that you're not playing against you know, 6v6 for instance on pub room stuff, you're not playing against 6 individual teams of 1. You know, everybody's out for themselves. Nobody's out for the group cause. But that's my take on things. Going double negative like a pro. Holiday Doc, out of here.